fellow Toastmasters and the most welcome guests. Welcome to the advanced #Elden Speaker 244 meeting. My name is Sean. I am the search arm for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, there are 3 ground rules we need to follow during the meeting. First, please stay mute until it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you to turn on your camera for the wonderful audience interaction if you are available. Third, the meeting will be recorded. If you are not comfortable to be recorded, you can turn off your camera, but please stay in the meeting to learn as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our president Lai to the virtual stage.
Thank you to our Sergeant at Arms. Thank you. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. And we'd like to welcome our club members, Lim Ani, Janette, Suisin, Duncan, Sean, Vicky, Franco as well. And to all our guests, Michelle, Joyce, Nelson, thank you for joining us today. Now, when we spoke sunrise, I believe the sunrise in Kota Kinabalu is around 6 in the morning, if on the earliest. And if we go to the Mount Kinabalu, we aim to reach before even 6 in the morning to watch the sunrise at the top of the mountain. Yet I have missed it for twice. I'm not sure I'm going to climb the mountain again for the 3rd time just for the sunrise. But somehow I'm so gonna do it sooner or later because miss it twice. Now, I believe our Toastmaster of the day, Janette, have some story to share about the power of sunrise. Everyone, let's give her a warm hand applause to welcome her to the stage.
Thank you, President Lai, for that great opening and for giving such a warm welcome to all members and guests. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. I'm Janette Ooi and I have the pleasure for being your Toastmasters of the day, guiding you through today's meeting. In the next hour, you will experience the full ardent spirit, a prepared speech crafted with heart, evaluations that encourage and elevate, table topics that challenge each of us to think on our feet, and of course, the wonderful teamwork that makes our club unique. So everyone, let's settle in, smile wide, and get ready for a meeting filled with growth, positivity, and powerful voices. Have you ever had a day so heavy that you wondered, will tomorrow feel any better? Now, think about this. No matter how dark the night is, the sun still rises. Correct? That is the power of sunrise. The sun does not wait for permission. It does not ask if yesterday a success or a failure was. It rises anyway. Every sunrise carries a message for us. For me, I take it as I have another chance. A sunrise reminds me that yesterday does not define today. We can learn from mistakes, and mistakes can be our lessons. I learn from doing sometimes silly mistakes unconsciously, as well as failures that can be my turning points, and endings can be the beginnings. Why I chose sunrise and the power of sunrise? Because every day the sun rises slowly, not all at once. And with the beautiful caption of this moment you see in your background, it goes little by little. It lights up the entire sky. It was the moment if I haven't captured it. No more sun in that orange color. The same way it applies to us. Progress does not need to be loud. It starts with a small step one decision, one brave action, one moment of courage. Sometimes when life feels heavy, remember this. You don't need to shine brightly. You just need to rise. Because when you rise with hope, you bring warmth to yourself and light to others. Tomorrow morning, when the sun rises, I encourage you to pause for a moment and say to yourself, if the sun can rise again, so can I. Let me share the key takeaway this afternoon. Every sunrise is a fresh start. Yesterday does not control today. Small steps still create change. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We are not perfect. But you just have to rise again. Rising again is a choice. Your light can help others. So, when the sun rises tomorrow, let it whisper to your heart. No matter how long the night was, you are still here and you have the power to rise. Now, let's get into serious business. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring in the hero who keeps our meeting running with precision and power. From Toastmasters, we learn about time management, and time management is a confidence booster. Today, we have someone who will guide us with clear signals and sharp timing. Let me welcome our amazing timer, Lim Ani. Ani, can you please share with us your role and how you will keep this meeting smooth, sharp, and on track?
Hello everyone.
Ani.
Hello everyone. I'll report the time in each segment, and for a speech of 7 minutes, 5 minutes I'll share a green background, 6 minutes I'll share a yellow background, and at 7 minutes red background. For table topics, the green will be at 1 minute, yellow will be at 1 minute and a half, and the red will be at 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Ani, for your brief yet precise sharing of your role. Next, we move on. Words are magic. Today, we have a word wizard in the house. Guess who she is? She is the one who helped us to speak with clarity, style, and confidence. Our beautiful, wonderful grammarian, as well as our counter, our Toastmaster, Suisin. So, Suisin, can you please introduce your role and tell us what you will be looking for us as we unleash our voices today? Over to you, Suisin.
Yes, thank you so much. I have to introduce my grammarian role, right?
Yes,
Yes.
and also
So,
our counter.
hello everyone. I am Shui Sen. I will be your grammarian today. So, as a grammarian, I have got two responsibilities. One is to introduce you all with word of the day and also to take note all of your grammar usages. And the other one is our counter, counting all of the filler sounds and words. So, let's start with word of the day. So, today our word of the day is glamour. The meaning is shine faintly with a wavering light. So I'll give you one example sentence. The sky glimmered with stars. So you can use it as a verb or sometimes as a noun. So I encourage you all to use word of the day in your speeches. Thank you so much. Have fun and enjoy the speeches, everybody. So with that, back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Word of the day, glimmer.
Thank you, Suisin, for the exciting and vibrant sharing of your role and to introduce us this word, glimmer. Glimmer looks very glamorous, glimmer. Next, we will now call upon our dear prepared speaker. We are coming to this section called prepared speech, the heart of our Toastmasters meeting. This is a moment where a story comes alive, where confidence takes center stage, and where we get to learn from the voice and heart of our very own. Today, we have the privilege to hear a Pathways project speech. Our dear Toastmaster, Shan Chang, will be delivering his speech from the Path, Presentation Mastery, for the Level 3 elective project, Connect with your audience. The purpose of this project is for Shan Chang to practice the skills needed to connect with an unfamiliar audience. This is a prepared speech with a timing of 5 to 7 minutes. Green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes, and 30 seconds for wrap up. So timer, please take note of that. And let me now join me in giving a big, loud, and enthusiastic welcome to Toastmaster Shan Shan. Shan, Stone and Turtle. Stone and Turtle, Shan, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Jenny. A fairy tale say, a boy saved a turtle. Then the turtle came back and tell the boy to the dragon palace. I am still waiting. When I was a graduate student in the midnight on the muddy road, I rode my motorcycle. I find a stone on the road, moving slightly. I stopped, then went to there to look at. It's a turtle. I can't believe it. It's not a stone. I poke him slightly. It's alive. It's alive. No one. No car. What can I do? For a moment, I think that is very, very important. So I squat down. It is very dangerous for you. If you are here, there is a big truck close by. You will be crashed like this. So I told him, no worry, I am your Superman. I can take you to a good place. So I pick it up and take it to my university. You know, in Taiwan, every university has a lake. So I put him into the lake, watching and waiting. Watch and waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting for him come back to take me to the dragon palace. But it didn't happen. What can I say? I left with disappointment. But looking back now, maybe I did a wrong thing because it just go home on his way by this way. But I pick it up to my university lake, so he helped me. I believe that he really helped me. So you want to tell me, after graduation, I have many things. Getting married, starting my business, and raising two child. All of these things come and come. My smiles was replaced by from, more from, less smiles. And all the stuff, just like a storm, sitting on my heart, louder and louder. Until one day, a friend told me, "Why you frown?" I can't believe that. Because I didn't like it, so I want to change. First, I will smooth forehead. It works, but sometimes I forgot. So I need to know where I'm from. Because of my ego, my wishes, my perfect, I want to think to be like what I want to do. So I think maybe I need to take another angle or from other perspective to look at something. Yes, it's very good for me. My bro had relaxed more, but my heart, the storm, didn't. Another day, when I rode my motorcycle on the river past door, I find there's a storm. Another storm, but the same situation. But this time, I am very, very smart. Why? I look him where he want to go. Then I put him to this side and in the grass. But this time, I wasn't naive anymore. I left. The storm in my heart is very, very heavy. When I remember the strange encounter with turtle, there is a connection full of unexpected surprise, just like a beautiful serendipity. Thousands of things in my head. I imagine anytime he took me to the Paris. They are such wonderful. There are crystal palace, lots of seafood, and beautiful dancing. I imagine and I smile. That smile just cut my stone in my heart, piece by piece. My dear friends, life is a winding road. There are so many struggling, so many unhappy things happen, just like a stone in your heart. But I am lucky because Turtle give me the smile. Maybe that is his repayment for my kindness. But I want to say that I am ready. Why? Because if he take me to the Dragon Palace, I am ready. But he need to work out stronger. Why? Because my family of 4. So I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Thank you. Back to the Toastmaster of the day, Janet.
Thank you so much, Shan, about turtle who can inspire us. I really like the wonderful and inspiring speech. Great story, and I love it. Next up, are you ready? We have this section, the evaluation section. We have our evaluators who play a crucial role in helping our speakers grow. They observe, provide constructive feedback, and highlight strengths, good points to ensure every speaker lives better, as well as giving good constructive areas for improvement better than they came. So let me now welcome distinguished Toastmaster Lai, who will be evaluating Shan's speech based on the content. 2 minutes green, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow, and 3 minutes red, and plus 30 seconds to wrap up. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you, Janet. I'm still thinking how I'm gonna do an evaluation for 30 minutes. That's a job aside. Thank you, Shan, for sharing about your personal story about how the Turtle Dragon story have given you a glimmer through some things that are in your mind that you go through. Now let's go on with what you did well, what you can further improve in your speech. Number one is in this story, you bring another story to connect on your connecting dot of your story, which is Turtle Dragon. You save it, but when I did Turtle gonna bring you to the Dragon Palace, like you mentioned. Now this is what we call the thoughts that we are going through. We always wish for the storm to over the storm in our mind to go through things, waiting things to get better when we did something. So that's what we call waiting for the best moment to come through what we have done. Thank you, Shan, for sharing that part of using another story to make it into connecting to your personal story. Number two, through your delivery, you share a lot of good things about how you're going through all this. It's not easy, but there are things that you call up friend. You make a lot use of things that like smile to frown, smile. Those are things that you have did really well. Story to connect point by point and overcoming situation in the story part. Now, what I noticed this part in connecting with the audience, things that maybe further improve is one thing on this part is connect with the audience. Ask question, make them reply to you. Now, on the content structure part, let me share with you what you can further improve. Number one is when there are part that you're going through a bad moment of time, that what did you call your friend about? What did the was go on to make your frown turn into a smile? These are the things that are the turning point of the story, what we call the low high turning to go up. When overcoming the situation, what have you done and achieved through that? Of course, it's a story that you want to say, there is still a storm inside your heart, yet how the storm has calmed down and the gleam of light is coming through inside your heart. So that's part of the turning point of the content. It's very important. When you go up, when you go down, when you go up again, there is a turning point of the story. So you must share about when you go down and go up again. That's the high story point of what is happening here and what is happening here for overcoming the situation. So Shan, overall, you did very well in this project connecting with the audience. Aside from the interaction that you are missing, always remember, when you have a low point you hit in the story, always share up the high point of what is overcoming and how you gone through what is the result. Remember to share this part, which I found is important. Of course, you say it generally, but we want to know it through your own experience, what you have gone through. Thank you, Shan. Good job. And continue to improve. As I notice, your pronunciation is getting better and better. Continue to do. I will see you. I will expect you become a better speaker again soon. Back to you, Janet.
Thank you, Lai, for those valuable insights. Now, shifting gears to how the speech was delivered, let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap to give the delivery evaluation. She will focus on vocal variety, body gestures, and also the presence through the Zoom. Timing guide is 3 green at 2 minutes, yellow at 2 minutes 30 seconds, red at 3 minutes, and a 30-second to wrap up. So let's put your hands together for distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap.
And let us put our hands together to our speaker, Shan. It was an amazing, amazing delivery, Shan. You are a great storyteller. Today, I am very, very honored to be your evaluator, and I'll be sharing with you 3 strengths that you have as a speaker, and I will challenge you with 2 recommendations. So let's have a look at what you have done really well. First off, you have a great vocals. We can all hear you clearly and loudly. You even inject emotions on it. Well done. I could hear some sadness in your voice when you were sad, and I could hear the difference when you became happy again. That is the magic of our voice. The second thing that you have did really good, you brought us a turtle. Oh, that turtle was so cute. I wish I would have one as well. What you have done well, you know, a lot of human beings, we are all 60% of us are all visually stimulated. So the fact that you brought us a turtle, that immediately capture our attention again. And that turtle looking very cute certainly make all of us fall in love with your speech. And it's a very great prop to use. Well done. The third one that you have done well, yes, you were full of energy. What this has helped you? It put a soul into your speech. SOUL. 你的那个 speech 是有灵魂的。Why is it so important to have a soul in your speech? It just let all of us know this speech belongs to you. You have a great message to share with all of us. The fact that you are able to put the soul in your speech because you were also fully engaging us with your facial expression, your eye contact, and of course your body gestures. I would like to give you 2 recommendations to you so that you can bring your speech even further. Number 1, when you were having a dialogue in your speech, the friend who shouted at you and gave you some questions, I think it's appropriate if you shock all of us by saying, Shan, So when you introduce somebody into your speech, always use your own name to capture our attention again. And I know you can do it very well. The second recommendation is the use of your virtual screen. We are in a little TV box here. You have used it very effectively. Now, I like to challenge you to play with the distance. When you're very happy, you can be in the front. And when you're talking about your challenge or sadness, move to the back. Did you see that? As I move to the back, I could see more of you. Shan, try this if you have enough space here. Play around. And that way, your speech is a moving speech, a living speech. And we all will be following you from A to Z. To sum it all, you have a very great vocals. You also have great prop. You have great soul in your speech with a strong message. Recommend you to work on your dialogue and also the distance of your virtual background with this. I shall see you at the top, Shan, the winner of the International Speech Contest 2026. Over to you, Janet.
Thank you, Patricia. Wow, you all of us with your evaluation, and we learned something from you. And of course, Shan did too. Are you ready for the next segment of this meeting? We will now dive into a fun and interactive part of our meeting, the table topics session. This is where members get the chance to speak impromptu, think out of the box, think on the feet, and practice, and they will continue to shine. And we'll see them shine in just a few minutes. Guiding us through this exciting segment is our topics master, Duncan Barr. Let's welcome Toastmaster Duncan Barr to host the Toastmaster table topics session. Over to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Janet, for that wonderful introduction. Now, the sun has just risen. It's just a little glimmer. But very soon, is going to shine through brighter than ever with our table topic speakers. We've come to one of the most challenging and I think one of the most interesting parts of the meeting. I've got a few questions on the topic of sunrise and today's sunrise in particular. Let's see how you can answer my questions, think on your feet. And remember, if you're unsure, from the smallest glimmer, there can be a great bright light shining forth just in a few minutes' time. We only have to talk for 2 minutes. Now, who am I going to have for my first volunteer?
Duncan,
Anybody
I'm
interested?
here. I'm here, Duncan. Michelle.
Michelle? Okay, right, Michelle. I'm going to start you in with an easy one. The
Okay.
sun has just risen, Michelle. What's going to make a perfect day for you? The sun has just risen.
Thank you.
What's going to make a perfect day for you?
Fellow Toastmaster, good afternoon. There is a great question that I received from Duncan. What is the perfect day for me? For me, every day when I still awake and the moment I look into the window from my house, the sun is rising. And from my window, I see the climber is raising up one by one, dip by dip. I'm telling you, I'm glad I'm still survive. You know why? A part of the reason that I'm a stroke survivor, I am recovering to 85% since 2004 until today, 1 year and a half is around 500 days. You should ask yourself, not only myself, I think every one of us should ask in these 500 days, not 365 days, instead of in daily routine, you are keep on hardworking, survive for the best you can, contribute to Toastmaster or the society, what you prepare for to make yourself more and powerful and also improve yourself in terms of everything that you're looking for. Are you still sitting there and having a glass of coffee, looking at the sunrise and sunset? No, we should always review our days by days before we sleep. And when we awake, we should be full of power to welcome the morning. Just like this morning, I awake. Then I can't really have a full spirit. Never mind. I have a small nap. Then when I awake, I look at my WhatsApp. I have the message from Patricia. Then I continue my plan that we have been talked last week to visit when I'm feeling good. Yes, I'm feeling good today. That's why I'm here. And I would like to welcome all of you. Don't give up. Keep on challenge. Keep on try everything. Just like what I am. Be yourself and challenge for the new. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Michelle. Thank you also for being an inspiring survivor, a lesson to all of us. Now, looking around here, put myself into gallery view. Who would like to be next? Any volunteers, or am I going to have to volunteer somebody?
Joyce?
Joyce, please. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we've just had the sunrise. We just heard from Michelle. What would make a great day? Well, what would make a really bad day? What would ruin your day? What would ruin your day?
Really new day.
What would ruin it? What would spoil it?
Then have to type the title in the chat.
Okay. Let me just copy that across to the chat. So what would ruin your day? What would spoil your day?
Hello, the thing will spoil my day, right?
Yep.
Every morning, the sun will rise, no matter how is your feeling. So actually, these few days, my feelings, my mood is very bad because I don't know why I lost. I don't know how to go through my journey in Toastmaster. So I feel very sad. And then the sun still keep rising. I don't see none a grammar hope in my day. So I go to find my area director. What is my next journey? Am I going to follow the step that you show me? How am I going to climb up the ladder to service? I think I'm doing good enough. I take part in every role, every meetings. I serve 3 mentees very well, I think, because they can complete the path level 2 to take part in the contest for 2 months. And then I guided 3 newbies, and then I welcome every member that joined my club. So as at now, I have total 16 new members, which I found that is very great. What is next for me? I think I joined and I visited club. Wow, there is really a brilliant club members, club meeting, especially like today's one. Also very meaningful for me because I think all the Toastmasters come from different country, different angle. They still have the enthusiasm to join the meeting. 20 years, 15 years, even my past president is 37 years. How am I going to get through this? I am just 1 year baby. So after I think, there is nothing that had ruined my day. The sun's still going up and going down. I just need to break through and let my feeling cool down, clear my mind, see what I can do in next, continue the enthusiasm and the patience in Toastmaster so that I can lead them, not only because of the DTM-ship, not because of the next year, the committee path to going higher ladders, but that is the love and patience in Toastmaster. For us to get improvement, for us to get a better networking and relationships, that is the meaning for us to join the Toastmaster. So all my fellow Toastmaster, never look down yourself, never lose the hope, never give up. Continuing to join the meeting, and then you will find the energy and power in our journey. All the best for 2026. I see you in next conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Joyce, for some really great advice on how to navigate our way through a tough day. Not a great day, having to think about what your fellow Toastmasters and your Toastmaster meeting group, how to look after them. But you showed us how to get through that, and yeah, never look down on yourself. Very good advice. Thank you very much indeed for that. Now then, who else wants to have a go at asking one of these questions? Quite easy questions, really. Who's up next? Anybody going to have a?
I want to volunteer, Franco.
Franco, right? You've been volunteered by Patricia. Franco, are you there? All right. Okay. Good stuff. Good to see you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Okay. Now, your friend has been having a bad day, really bad day, much worse than Joyce's. How would you help? How would you offer to help somebody having a really bad day? Franco, you've gone
Hello.
on mute, I think. Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, it's better. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So if someone really have a bad day, okay, first thing is that I will do is actually, if I know, okay, I know he's having a bad day, which means that she tell me that day. So first of all, I appreciate for the person to let me know he or she have a bad day. And I would only do a simple thing that I think all of the people forget about it. They might ignore about it, which is just simply stay silently beside the person. If the person, okay, for example, if my friends really told me that they have a bad day, I think that he or she not asking me to solve the problem or his problem. He or she just want to have someone to talk with and someone to accompany with. Okay, so for me, I will stay silently beside the person. In physically is the best, but if we cannot physically meet, then I will maybe have a call or may have a WhatsApp call or something, okay, to accompany her very silently, okay, and I will just deliver a very simple message. So I'll say to him or her that I okay, no worries. I will stay beside you until you feel very comfortably and feels a bit better. Then only we will continue have the conversation. So the conclusion, if my friends having the day, okay, the things I will do is just stay silently and accompany my friends. That's all. Okay, so for you as well, if you have a friends who are having a bad day, okay, don't try to solve problem behalf of the person, okay, just be empathetic, okay, be empathy, just accompany your friends and stay silently. I think he or she will be much appreciated for your company when he or she having a bad day. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Franco. Yeah, some good advice there, actually. Yeah, don't try and solve their problems for them, but just be there for them. Be empathetic. I think that's pretty good advice. I was trying to remember that. Do we have time for one more? I think we do. Timer?
Yes, we have one
All
more
right.
to go.
Let's have one more in that case.
I will encourage you to speak with the glimmer word of the day. Encourage everyone to use that.
Glimmer, yes.
Can I try?
A glimmer of hope here. Who's that? That's Chingy, is it?
Chingy, yes. Can I try?
Chingy, okay. Right. You ready? Okay, this one. Morning or afternoon? What works best for you? Morning or afternoon? What works best for you?
Good afternoon or morning or afternoon. Which work best for me? Actually, I'm thinking that for me, mine is for afternoon because I'm very late in sleep, and because for the power of sunrise for you you must think morning is the best time for everyone, right? Because we are just awake from the sleep and our mind are fresh. We can do everything. Some even for the motivational speaker, they will think that the power, the secret of 5. That means they have to wake up for 5 a.m. Wow, you look like, energy. But for me, no. my peak hour for me is about 1 p.m. So I'm very glad that suddenly I saw in this group that you have the meeting at this and only picking 1 hour. Why afternoon is the best for me? Why? Only one simple reason. I sleep late and I woke up late. So my timer biological is afternoon time. I will have the full of the energy to do all my things, and I send my children go to school, pick up them, and I will spend an hour to do some Toastmaster stuff. So I would like to say that morning or noon is not for best for everybody. Don't have the definite how to say okay, the definite meanings. It depends of the person biological time. Depends on them. not depends on the word or the things that say by the motivational speaker. We are who we are. We are who we are. We want to decide. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Shaggy. I must admit, I think I'm an afternoon person as well. Actually, when I used to work in Malaysia, I used to prefer it after about 5 o'clock when everybody else had gone home, because then I can actually get some work done, nobody interrupting me. But I always thought I was a kind of a late afternoon, early evening person myself. All right, now I don't think we have an evaluation slot for evaluation in today's meeting. Is that correct, Patricia?
Yes,
Maybe.
no evaluation. So
Okay, right.
actually, if Betty wants, she can go too. I'm just being ambitious.
Oh, Betty. Oh, do we have time for one more question?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, Betty. Right. In that case.
Yes, Duncan.
All
Can
right.
you hear me?
I can hear you. I can just about hear you. You're a little bit low though. Well, I can just about hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Slightly, but it's still quite low.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this is good.
Yeah, I think we'll all have to turn our volume up, that's all. Betty.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts when the sun sets? What are your thoughts when the sun sets?
Thank you for the question, Duncan. What is my thought for the sunset? Now, because I am having a lot of work in the day, when it comes to sunset, my mind will be at ease and I can actually perform better, even though people may think that, oh, at the end of the day you feel tired, but my energy would actually spark during that time, from a glimmer to a glorious time, because when everybody is at ease, you are able to think better. There is no rush, unless I have a meeting lined up. Otherwise, it will be very peaceful and I'm able to perform better. Because in the day when you are having phone call, you are having messages, it will be so rushed. So I work better when it is the end of the day, and even better when it is after dinner, because you put all your might and your attention to really spark what you have in your mind. And this is something that the glorious moment will come for me to think better, write better, and I can be very sharp. Which this explains why I always stay late, because I tend to be very productive. No disturbance, and it will be better for me to work that way. So I have the reverse clock anyway. Thank you very much. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Betty. And I must admit, I tend to think along those lines as well. Yeah, I'm a bit of a late person too. All right, so I think that brings us to the end of our table talk session. Thank you to all of the speakers. Fantastic session. Thank you very much indeed. And I will hand the floor back to, I think it's to Janet, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you, Duncan, for the wonderful table topic session with the so-called mind-blogging questions. Not so, but it always let me think back what is the reflection we'll take it from this session. And I'm sure there's always a lot of things to be done. All right. And I believe those of you have gathered some insights from the personal stories, experience that our table topic speakers have shared. Now, let us move on to another session now. Let's take a closer look at the words and habits that shape our meeting today. Our grammarian tracked the word of the day, glimmer. Remember glimmer? And she will note the glamour, sentence structure, overused words, and filler sounds like ah. So let us welcome Suisin. Are you still there?
Yes.
Yes. To share your grammarian counter reports. Over to you.
All right. Thank you so much. So yes, Everybody did very well. Good job. Terrific job, everyone. Thank you so much. So now let me report my grammarian report. Lemma words used by number of times. Use 6 times. Betty. Yeah, use 6 times. Total 6 times. And Betty once and Lai once. Thank you so much. And then good phrases used by Janette, our Toastmaster of the day. Wonderful and inspiring speech. And Joyce, never give up. Betty, from a glimmer to a glorious start. Grammatical improvement, to child. Actually, child is singular now, so we should use children. So 2 children. So that's all from me. Thank you so much. And with that, back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Swee Sing, for sharing the precise and yet impactful details on the grammarian and R counter report. It is time now to see how well we kept to our time today. Let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Lim Ani to share her report on the timing. To you.
Hello everyone, I'm back again. Our Sergeant at Arms took 1 minute and our President took 1 minute and 30 seconds. Our Toastmaster of the day takes 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And for our project speech, Shan took 7 minutes and 25 seconds within the time. And for content evaluation from DTM Lai, for DTM Patricia, it is 3 minutes and 27. DTM Lai at 3 minutes 25 seconds. And for all the table topic, I have put in the chat, all are within time. And grammarian took 30 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Ani, for sharing the timing report. Good job. All done very well, keeping the time as we are supposed to have good time management. So we are done with the timing report as well as the grammar and R counter. So what do you think next will be? I'm sure you want to hear from the stars of our meeting, our members and guests. Tell us what you learned today, your key takeaway, and what you enjoy most in this session. Anyone?
Can I give a brief update?
Sure, Betty.
Yes. Shan, having attended a few times, in fact many times in your meeting, I particularly like today, you are full of vigor in your delivery. You have tremendously improved in your speech presentation. Today, I really feel that you have got a lot of strength in your delivery, a great storyteller. This is beside the 2 evaluations given by distinguished Toastmaster Lai and Patricia. So I really like your rate of improvement. Keep it up, Chan. I love it.
Oh, thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Betty Phua. I really love, and also with this feedback, it also lighten up the atmosphere and give encouragement to our speaker, Shan. Not only him, but also he has shined in the meeting. We also shine together to make us glimmer as well as with the power of sunrise, which coincide with our team today. Anyone else would like to share your learning or your key takeaway today?
Okay.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi.
Over to you.
All right. Today I learned the most is everybody have their own process on viewing the simple sunrise and how everybody feels when it comes to viewing such an experience that has just a glimpse of it that glimmers to the whole world. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vicky. Yes. Yeah, we really want to just not only wake up to see the sunrise, but it's always have something that we can do together. And now, before we continue, I would like everyone to turn on your camera with taking the group photo. Yes, let's turn on the camera.
Okay.
Shan can help us to take the photo.
Yes.
The sun is very hot right now.
Now let me cut down. 3, 2, 1. Just wait a moment. Another picture. Now I count down again. 3, 2, 1. Again. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to the Patricia. Back to the Janet.
Duncan sunrise with fireworks. So
Thank you
beautiful.
so much. Okay, so now we have all done our part of speaking, listening, learning, and also internalize and reflecting. I would like to now welcome our president to the stage for this session. I'm sure you're all waiting. The awards presentation and recognition of the roles. And later on, he will close the meeting with his president speech. Over to you, Lai.
Thank you, Janet, for running a wonderful session today. Everyone, let's give Janet a big hand applause and full of love for her today. Now I'd like to present the certificate of appreciation first for Janet first. Shan, please help me take the picture if the slide is ready. I already pinned Janet.
Yes, the slide is okay.
Yeah,
And
you.
I spotlight for the Janet. Janet
I
here.
already spotlight.
Oh, yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. Back to the line.
Thank you, Janet. Now we move on to the presentation of the best table topic speaker. Who is that person? The best table topic speaker is ding ding Chengi. Where are you? No.
Thank you so much. I never expected.
No. People what? We present the power of what? Shan, please help me take.
Okay. Look here. 1, 2, 3. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Got it.
Congratulations. Now we will move on to the presentation of the certificate for role players. Now here's some. We'll do the spotlighting first for all the role players. Spotlight, Janet. You can Shan got twins in the picture. Two different person.
Yes.
Cikgu Lim, I think left one. Swisit? Yeah, so you. Okay. Shan, is it
Okay.
all?
It's all. 1, 2, 3. Another one. Wait a moment.
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1. Okay. Got it.
Thank you, Shan. Now, would like to say thank you, everyone, for participating in our club meeting today. Now, I believe everyone have learned something from each of the story, like Shan's story, from the turtle to the dragon, moving to the dragon castle. Of course, remember, there is always something we have done. We just need to wait for the result to come in. Don't be rushing for the result. Wait patiently, it will come through. Sometimes the result is not what we expect, yet when the result is shown, it's the best thing that we've done for it. Everyone remember,